Ready? Start. I rise to give my wholehearted support to this measure, which I consider to be of immense importance and a landmark in the history of industrialization in the country. Stop. This bill aims at setting up a permanent machinery for according protection to those industries of our country which stand in need of it. Stop. This country, which is so very rich in all its resources, was at one time of its history at the pinnacle of glory, not in the production of raw materials but in the manufacture of finished goods. But the continuous foreign rule for centuries ruined all its industries, with the result that the country has been brought down from that height of industrial glory. Stop. For centuries, our production, though it was more or less of the cottage industry type, commanded markets throughout the world. Stop. We know what steps were taken by our foreign rulers to discourage our home industries and to raise the protective tariff walls in their own country to make it industrially sound. Stop. We know how our weavers were tyrannized. Stop. It is a matter of history and needs no repetition here. Stop. Therefore, this country, which has been under the heel of the foreigners for centuries, has now to begin in its life afresh and to rejuvenate and renovate its ruined industries. Stop. I therefore regard this measure, which is the first constructive attempt on the part of the government to bring industry on a sound footing, as a great landmark in the history of industrialization. Stop. For years, this country and the government, which was at the helm of its affairs, believed in unrestricted foreign trade. Stop. It was only during World War I that the then government thought for the first time that some steps must be taken in this country towards industrialization. Stop. An industrial commission was appointed in 1916. Stop. It apparently had nothing to do with the tariff policy, but for the first time it concentrated attention on the sphere and domain of the development of industries in the country. Stop. Times were changing. Stop. There was a feeling of political consciousness amongst the masses. Stop. With the August Declaration of 1917, there was a cry for the grant of fiscal autonomy, and for the first time we saw fiscal autonomy in the convention. Stop. In 1923, the first fiscal commission was appointed, and subsequently the government appointed ad hoc tariff boards. Stop.